Is it okay? Yes, I have a car, but I just need some students to carry from the car. I'm sorry for everything. Never mind, Kazuma is doing a good job. I will cooperate. Thank you, Master. And the decorations in the cafe? I'm sorry, I've never been to a maid cafe, so... Oh, look at him trying to hide where he's never been to a maid cafe full of teenagers. Of course you have, sir. It's our secret, though. Don't worry, I shan't tell anyone. Oh, when I say maid cafe, it is like a cute coffee shop. So I want you to advise us what you did when you opened this shop. Because that's completely irrelevant. Aha. I see. Then the lights, accessories, and the BGM. I assume BGM is background music. If you want to make it cute, why don't you choose the light white? And it'll be better if you put vase and bookshelf for accent. Love it when I put down things which don't have voices for accent's sake. Wow, useful information. Alright, no need to get sarky. Okay, now. Shinozawa was nodding, taking the note. But no vase and bookshelf. I have to talk to teachers. Oh, Ayaka, maybe I have some. What do you mean? My dad works for trading, so there are many important things in my storehouse. I'm not sure if it works for Maid Cafe, but I think it's worth checking. How does that work? Yeah, your dad earns an import trade things, and you're just going to start nicking the shit he's paid for? Okay then. That's great. Can I have your father's permission? Okay. It's too late today, so can you go together and see it tomorrow? She talks to me all of a sudden. What? Only me? Aren't you coming too? No. Why don't you say hello to her parents too? I'd say hello. I mean, hello, they might think I'm a hippie. That would be horrible. What exclamation mark times 2 and the same with question marks. What is she saying? She's saying, go with your girlfriend to go collect some of these items. Maybe if you're lucky you'll end up shagging an alpaca on a bed that he happens on a dad. Yeah, that's kind of weird if your dad's bought the bed, isn't it? Alright, let's moving on. I never greeted Yukari's parents indeed. He's never said hello to Yukari's parents. Fair enough. But wait a minute. If her parents were alpaca too, I was wrong. Yukari was an alpaca from the beginning and my eyes were wrong. It is a good chance to check it. Good that that's the only reason he's going. No, it's okay. Kazuma! My parents work late, so they come back at night. Oh, so... she's definitely trying to pull me. You mean, no one will be in the house, just us, Kazuma? So... wait a minute. I mean, no, I don't mean that. Yeah... it's fine dating an alpaca, but as soon as you're shagging one, suddenly morals come into it. Alpaca with red fur. How out of place does that look? Just randomly moving from left to right as they just stand there. Like, hi. Yeah, don't mind the alpaca, she's fine. Alpaca with red face moves right and left, back and forward. Her coat itches when she comes close. Okay, I will ask my dad. Today's meeting is finished, okay? Well, I asked what I wanted to ask, so it's okay. Okay, let's go home. Kazuma! Oh, yes. Yukari took my hand and pulled me to the entrance. How does she do that? Take my hand and pull me to the entrance? Is she like walking on 3 legs? That's kind of awkward. Thank you very much today. No problem. I'm looking forward to the school festival. Yeah, a load of children running around in maid costumes. I'm sure you are, you pervert. I see how it is. Yes, if you have some time, please come. Oh, that's rather forward. Yes, I'll try. Thank you again. Shinozawa bowed neatly. Then, Master, see you tomorrow. I said goodbye to the Master while I was pulled. You've pulled, son. Yeah, take care. Wow, it took long. And when do you get your hands off you? When do you get your hands off you? Whatever. Oh no, sorry. Yukari suddenly released my hand. Ah, that's what she means. I should have known before, but to say the truth, her hand is her hoof. Aren't you clever? Alright, so that kind of dispels something I've been thinking. He feels her and feels an alpaca. He needs to lay off that acid, because that's clearly doing something bad. It feels much harder than the human. Possibly wasn't her hand you were feeling then. But why didn't I feel something wrong while holding her hand? Oh, I have to write this in my observation. Just in front of her. Don't worry, you scribble it down. Alpaca feels hoof. What do you mean, alpaca, Kazuma? Oh, nothing. There seems to be one humping to my bottom right of my vision constantly. My fourth observation, holding hands. Alpaca's hooves are hard to... That's your observation? Not that you might be imagining something, and now that you've held her, she feels like an alpaca. Nope, her hooves are hard to hold. Oh, P.S. Remember to breathe. That's the intelligence we're speaking about right now. Alright, moving on. That's all. I think my observation of Saeki Kazuma will be much more amount. Then see you. See you next week at school. I sent Yukari and Shinozawa to the bus stop and I went home. What will happen to me in the future? You dump her. It's very simple. You said she was too good for you beforehand. She believes that. You dump her. Everything's happy. Oh, good. What will happen to me in the future? We've been through this. Then the next day. After I finished the part-time job in Black Cat, I went to see Izumi's storehouse in schedule. No, not even calling her by her proper names. No, Izumi. Damn, how formal. But I think this looks... Oh, I'm really going to have to get used to seeing an alpaca dressed as all kinds of ridiculous and absurd bullshit. Alright, Miss Yukari! Isn't this storehouse with thick walls rather than a storehouse? A storehouse with thick walls isn't a whatever. That big. And stands gravely. Behind the modern main house, there was a storehouse. Yukari is calling. Standard. This old wattle and door building stands from a long time ago. Well, it is, but I thought it was same meaning to keep the burden. What? Yukari was stumped. She doesn't like to be called well-off girl for some reason. Ah, the storehouse is rich. Yeah, okay, I see. And she's getting offended that someone's calling her rich. Okay, I see. So she didn't want to say a word that suggested her house is big. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's look around. Oh, yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, alpacas do need a long strip to graze on. So that could be why the house is so big. She felt easier since she was worried if I make further reference to it. But it's too dark in here. There was some small window around the ceiling, but it was not enough light. Or a skylight, as most of us call it. Here, Kazuma! She gave me a small flashlight. How does she hold a flashlight with a hoof? A lot of things they're not explaining. Oh, thanks. Okay, then let's find something that looked like it. Yukari was excited, but I had no idea where to start since it was huge and dark. But enough about that black man's cock. Well, that'll be another joke you'll be lucky to hear about. Good luck making that past the edit. Well, but what should I start to find? Oh, I had a mail from Ayaka yesterday, I thought. She checks the mobile phone. She can push the small button by her hooves? You notice that now? But a hoof holding a flashlight, that's completely normal, because they have opposable thumbs and fingers. Oh, God. She could. How can she do that? She must have pushed on the 2 button at once. I was so curious that I went beside her and looked into the mobile phone. What does Shinozawa say? I talked to her so I don't look affected. Okay, Kazuma! She freezed up. I know no one likes one's mobile phone to be looked into, but forgive me, I am too curious. When I took an in-depth look at her hand, and my 5th observation... Fucking brace yourself. Mobile phone. Alpaca's hooves divided into half. Right. And each of them is so sharp that she could push the bottom by the edge. I want to take a movie or picture and save it. I think that would be quite impolite. Is it okay for the note? Oh, I found it. This mail. Yes, I have to check the bottom line. Well, find something that fits Maid Cafe. If you can't determine, mail me. I stay at home all day, so I'll reply soon. Why didn't you come with us? I was irritated. Now. And this doesn't show the detail. Well, that's right. Okay then. Well, we will make it white, so let's find something that fits white. What you're wearing? Maybe we could cut off your coat, sprinkle that around the restaurant, and it'd be beautiful. Alright, then let's split up and look for them. I'll find the second floor so you can find the first floor, can't you? Yeah, I can find... Oh, search the first floor. I was thinking, yeah, hopefully. Okay, is there something I can't touch? I think those kind of things are locked up, so it's okay. Like the condoms. Alright then, see you an hour later. An hour? That's a rather specific time to say before search even begins. Yeah. She staggers upstairs. Yokari! I can see inside of your skirt. Too bad I wasn't lucky. Lucky? Because I can only see the coat. Oh, you poor thing. Well, maybe lucky at the point of animal protection. Never... Whatever. I have to find something in an hour. Okay, let's look from the corner. In the storehouse, there were old closet drum wood box made in Japan. Brand new table, chair, houseplant made in America. Why do they put houseplant here? Don't they die? Not with water, and they might need sunlight. Oh well, hashtag YOLO. I'm sure, you know, she's well off. The sun can go through the concrete walls or something. It's fine. No, maybe it's a special kind of plant. No, sorry, oak plant that never dies. Or rubber. Anyway, they are different than the stuff I keep in the storehouse. I'm sure her father is a trading merchant. Hey, I can use these. What I found was a big clock. That black man didn't get anywhere near, I see. Oh, it's too heavy. I tried to move, but too heavy. I love how it needs to explain pointless things like that to us. It's, whatever. I managed to pull to the centre, but I doubt girls can carry this. Sexist? Whoa. How can Yokari bring? Well, if she needed a help, she will call me. All right, let's do it. Has she called me? No, clearly not. An hour later, me and Yokari gather up the things we could use in the centre of the first floor. Phew. Is it enough? I collect mainly the furniture. Yokari brought mainly the stationery. Wow. Come on, I know sexism has some to do with it, but you gotta be a bit more equal than that. Okay, Yukari, you can bring the pens, and I'll bring everything heavy, which will possibly break my back. Don't mind me, though. She didn't, clearly. I see, I was in charge of the heavy work from the first. Well, it's her house, so she knew where the things were. Yukari, what is this big teddy bear? Have you ever asked her, like, a question, and the answer to that question has been in the question? Yeah, that. I pointed at a teddy bear beyond 1 meter. Beyond 1 meter. Oh, this... face, dear God. My teddy bear. Isn't it cute? I was always with this teddy bear when I was a child. There's a serial number too. She buffs her chest. But for me, it looks like two big stuffed toys next to each other. One is the teddy bear and the other is Yokari herself. Oh, ouch. Of course I can't say out loud. For your information, there is a cat stuffed toy like this, called Otomoyairu, or in Yukari's room. I gave her one day, and a vase. I'd choose the white one. It will be wonderful with the flowers. I generally don't even know how we can, like, concentrate in a situation like this, dear God.